Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a cool paint job here that I did with some transparent red paint using the old faithful kind of dish soap trick that you've seen me do many times before. This time I'm doing a slight variation on it. So you see I'm doing kind of a snake-like pattern on there with the dish soap right now as we speak. And then I'm going to come in with that Q-tip that you just saw me kind of brandish in front of the camera there, and use the broken back end of it to spread the dish soap around to create kind of a cool pattern with some almost spokes or spikes coming out of it. So that's going to give it a really interesting look when all's said and done. Even when you do that and you spread the dish soap a little thinner, it still has the same kind of effect, and it's still going to block that paint from going through and from getting on the surface. So in case you haven't seen me do this before, I'm using the soap as kind of a masking product, a masking technique. The paint won't get through it, it won't stick to the guitar itself, which is already sealed by the way, and it'll give kind of a cool effect when I wipe it all off after. So here I've got Behlen's guitar toner lacquer in red. It's a transparent red. It comes out fairly strong and quick, so it's a really high quality can, easy to use, easy to spray, gets a nice coat on there very quickly. So I'm just spraying it on lightly to begin with for my first coat here. And you can see where the dish soap is and where I'm going to have that pattern left behind. And then I'm going to go through and kind of darken this up, and I like a fairly deep red on there, kind of a deep, almost candied cherry red look. So I'm going to go through and darken this up a couple times, and then I'm going to give it some time to dry. If you're using this product, it's a great paint, but make sure you give it the 10 minutes that it needs to set to flash between coats. So here I've given it the 10 minutes between coats and then a couple hours to dry completely, and I'm just going through with basically a paper towel and wiping it all off, and you can see the awesome pattern that I've got under there. So it's pretty straightforward. You're going to want to use a little water to clean it off after, and here's kind of what you're left with when all's said and done on that. A nice transparent red with this cool pattern. Just make sure you lay out your soap properly. Now I'm going to use Behlen's stringed instrument lacquer to put a nice clear coat on there, give it some shine, and kind of accent that transparency and that depth. The clear coat really kind of adds another dimension almost to how this looks. Not only does it make it nice and glossy, but it does make that transparent look that much better. So you're going to see in a second here after I'm done this coat. I only throw one coat on here, you should do more than that, but it gets a nice gloss. And you can see kind of how that looks after one coat of the transparent lacquer. You get the nice grain pattern showing through and everything, and then obviously you've got the cool dish soap pattern there. Thanks for watching, guys.